Good afternoon, Team XL. Can y'all hear me in the back? Is this thing on? Okay, very good. So I'm not sure what time I was supposed to start. If I'm late, I apologize. And for every one of you that connect to that mission. So Laughlin, an undergraduate pilot training base. How does that connect to the National Defense Strategy? I just told you Air Force is front and center. And believe me, we are front and center from great powers competition to the counterterrorist fight. And this, if Air Education and Training Command is the first command, and it is, where the rubber is meeting the road for air power, for our service, for our nation, happens at an undergraduate pilot training base. I won't go geeky on you and talk about what general officers talk about, which is the money part of the business, but what's called a POM, what we're trying to husband through in Washington, D.C. right now is all built on how effective and efficient we can build our pilot force for the future. So you all, whether you're a civilian, whether you're enlisted, whether you're an officer, whether you're a contractor, if you're working at Laughlin Air Force Base, you've got a fundamental role in our nation's bidding. And right up front, I want to say thank you. Thank you for serve. Yeah, like I said, yes, we have challenges, but you are serving is deeply appreciated. The last piece, frankly, is about resiliency, and specifically suicides. Suicidal ideations, suicide attempts, and actual suicides, completed suicides. Chief Wright, probably about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now, did a video. You all probably seen it. Show of hands. Okay, you will if you haven't, because it's going to be part of our tactical pause. Where Chief Wright talks about it. I encourage you to check it out. It's very easy to find on YouTube. At the time, we had 78 suicides in the United States Air Force this year. It's remarkably higher than what it's been in years past. Not that we're enamored with statistics, but it is alarming. But it's a challenge. It's a challenge for the leadership. And I'm telling you, I'm in my 8th command in our United States Air Force. The most frustrating thing I've ever had to face is dealing with this vexing problem of airmen that evidently come to a place of such hopelessness that they choose a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Positive things. So you get on Facebook, there's a lot of negative things out there. When we talk about resiliency, we seem to focus in on a lot of the negative things as well. So I would like to spin it just a little bit differently. So let's look at some positive stories. So a few weeks ago, our AFSELC, our Air Force Senior Enlisted Council, which is all your MAJCOM command chiefs chaired by your Chief Master Sgt in the Air Force, we sat in Colorado and we looked at the suicide data. And we looked at the suicide data, and then we looked at it again, and through our entire careers, we've been looking at the same data, and we can't solve the problem, but we can take a different approach with it. Let's tell the positive stories. Let's tell a little bit about the saves. Let's talk to people who want to come forward and tell their story of resilience, how they got through it. I ran into you and other airmen across the Air Force have brought up to him our bereavement leave. So Chief Wright is championing right now to get bereavement leave for active duty. And we're working through the different, the wickets of resistance. But you think about it is, we can send an airman TDY to go play basketball, but as a commander, you can't send an airman home for bereavement leave to take care of a family matter. The other thing is joint custody assignments. It is what it is. We have a lot of parents who decide they're no longer going to be married, but they're active duty, they're stationed together, one gets orders, and now we're breaking up a family. So just the same way joint spouse assignments are going to work, we're going to be looking at joint custody assignments so that we can keep families together if both parties choose to do so.